drums still in my palm. Boots talk loud when the night feel calm. I was raised where the roads don't heal, where the rain hit dirt like a shotgun field. Every mile got a ghost in tow. Every fight I took left marks that show. I don't dress for peace, I dress for war. Keep my dog close, boots by the door. Ain't no handshake when you walk my track. It's still eyes forward, never look back. Where the fence posts lean and the crosses fade, I wrote my truth in the mess I made. Ain't no flag gonna save my name, just grit and the way I came. Blood in the grain, fire in my breath. I ride slow like I'm walking with death. No crown, no chain, just the fight I claim. Blood in the grain, you gon' learn my name. I spit nails, not talk, I don't flinch, I stalk. Ain't no gold in my field, only rust I wield. Got a past like a busted drum, still pound beats till the devils run. They say come, I say low. They take aim, I explode. Ain't no choir in my sound, just dirt kicking up when my boots hit ground. Every verse got a weight to throw, every snare hit like a hammer blow. Blood in the grain, fire in my breath. I ride slow like I'm walking with death. No crown, no chain, just the fight I claim. Blood in the grain, you gon' learn my name. Some talk for the crowd, I talk for the ground. Every step I take is a war drum sound. This ain't fame, it's survival. Every mile I ride is revival. I keep tools where my trust should sit, and a story in my eyes they don't forget. The wind don't lie, the road don't care, but it teach you how to fight out there. So I breathe slow, aim true, make sure when I leave they knew that I walked in fire, never laid in shade, and I paid my price in the dirt I made. Blood in the grain, fire in my breath. I ride slow like I'm walking with death. No crown, no chain, just the fight I claim. Blood in the grain, you gon' learn my name. Blood in the grain and the dust don't fade. I was carved by roads that the brave men paved. No flag, no fame, just the fight I claim. Blood in the grain, you gon' learn my name. Step by step, I carry the weight. Not a shadow here can block my gate. Ground split open where my boots lay heat. Each print a brand, not just repeat. Wind bites harder when your past runs near, but I let it cut, I don't shift gear. Eyes read deeper than the words they send. I've learned storms don't truly end. Build my truth out of nights gone raw. Carve my laws from what I saw. No clean hands made it out my mile. It's the dirt in my grip that shapes my style. I don't chase thrones, I pull up chairs. Plant them right where the silence stays. Ash carved in bone, marks etched to stay. Road keeps my secrets while it strips my name away. No crown, no plea, just steel in my tone. I move like fire with ash carved in bone.
walked fields that refused my tread, laid hands on gates where prayers were dead, turned cold steel into bread and breath, made deals with nights that promised death. I don't wear masks, I let scars speak. They tell of wars that don't grow weak. Each beat I step rings hollow ground. Each line I speak is a loaded sound. I didn't rise to be spared or praised. I came to leave these miles ablaze. Not for glory, not for show, just to see how far grit will go. Ash carved in bone, marks etched to stay. Road keeps my secrets while it strips my name away. No crown, no plea, just steel in my tone. I move like fire with ash carved in bone. The road doesn't remember you. It remembers the weight you left behind. That's what I'm here for. Not memory, permanence. Blood on pages that no book could bind. Tales too coarse for the kind that's kind. I've sown my steps into clay and smoke. Wrote laws in dust that never broke. If the wind turns sharp, I won't turn side. I'll ride that cut with the heat inside. Not a saint, not a ghost, just a hand on the wheel where the track burns most. So if they ask what forged my tone, tell them the fire's still there, just carved in bone. Ash carved in bone, marks etched to stay. Road keeps my secrets while it strips my name away. No crown, no plea, just steel in my tone. I move like fire with ash carved in bone.
Storm on my back, rope in my fist. Every mile ahead's a fight I won't miss. Boots cut deep in the flooded clay. Each step's a day for the ones who stay. Wind screams sharp, but my hands hold tight. Got grit for the day, steel for the night. I ain't asked roads for permission to pass. I just drag weight till the silence cracks. Eyes locked hard on the path I choose. No break, no gift, just the fight I use. You don't bend when the rain comes wrong. You brace that line, you hold it strong. And if the rope tears skin, then wear it proud. It's the badge you earn when the storm gets loud. Rope in the storm, hands won't slip. Every pull's a war, every breath a grip. No crown, no hope, just the ground I claim. Rope in the storm, and I'll stake my name. Sky turns black, but my mind's still red. Every flash of light shows the miles I bled. I don't beg the clouds, don't curse the flood. I plant my boots where the ground spills mud. Still don't break when the forge runs hot. I'm the fire they aimed and the one they got. Each knot I tie ain't for pretty or neat. It's the chain I lay that the storm can't beat. You learn quick where the weak ones hide, how the wind don't lie, how the strong don't slide. So I pull through the dark till the thunder fades, and I walk like the rope was the crown I made. Rope in the storm, hands won't slip. Every pull's a war, every breath a grip. No crown, no oath, just the ground I claim. Rope in the storm, and I'll stake my name. The rope's not for rescue, it's for holding on. It's for standing, it's for surviving the hit. You never saw it coming, You can keep your maps, I'll keep my hands. I'll drag this fight across broken lands. Every scar's a stitch in the leather I wear. Every knot a mark that I'm still out here. When the ground turns slick, I just dig down deep. Make the rope my oath, make the pull my keep. And if they ask what I built when the storm rolled past, I'll say a road in my grip and a will that lasts. Rope home, rope in the storm, hands won't slip. Oh, oh, oh. Every pull's a war, every breath a grip. Whoa, whoa. No crown, no oath, just the ground I claim. Rope in the storm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'll stake my name. Whoa, whoa. Rope in the storm. Rain won't own. Whoa, whoa. Every mark it leaves is a weight I've grown. No bound, no blame, just the fight I frame. Rope in the storm. Oh, oh. And they'll know my name. In the air, iron in my hands, I walk like war through broken lands. Steel in my palm, grit in my chest. Every mile ahead's a survival test. I don't count steps, I count the threats. Mark each road with the weight it gets. My boots bite deep in the dirt they fear. While their words blow soft, I cut them clear. No mercy seat, no safety rail. I ride through fire where the strong hearts fail. I don't bow to the sky, don't beg for the rain. I grind through smoke till it calls my name. Each bar I spit's like a hammer fall, meant to build my rise and break your wall. Iron under ash, heat don't fade. Pressure builds roads that the brave men pave. No crown, no mask, just the weight I've made. Iron under ash, in the fire I've stayed. Since my boots turn red, every fight I take puts bricks in my head. I've bled for days that no one saw. I fed my fire from the edge of law. Ain't no script, ain't no stage. I write my truth on a rusted page. Chains round my arms, steel round my soul. Every mile burns, just fuel I stole. I don't step light, I don't run thin. I hit like storms in the mess I'm in. And if the ground shakes when I stake my stand, that's just my roots gripping up this land. Iron under ash, heat don't fade. Pressure builds roads that the brave men pave. No crown, no mask, just the weight I made. Iron under ash, in the fire I've stayed. It's not about surviving. It's about shaping a hit until the hit shapes you back. I've seen nights turn into dust, watch their steel bleed out of trust. But my forge runs hot, my stance holds fast. I was built for first and I'll ride for last. Every nail I drive marks a line I claim. Every scar I keep's just a part of my frame. So I move through ash like it's made for me, and I pull from heat what they'll never see. Iron under ash, heat don't fade. Pressure builds roads that the brave men pave. No crown, no mask, just the weight I made. Iron under ash, in the fire I've stayed. Iron under ash, grip don't break. Each strike I make's just a road I stake. No crown, no mask, just the fight I've laid. Iron under ash, and I'm never straight. Dust on the bow, heat on the strings. Every note I strike is the war it brings. Smoke in my lungs, ready my stride. Every step I take's where the hard truth hides. I don't walk light, I stomp in flame. Every mile I've cut, carved out my name. You can see my past and the scars I bear. Hear my weight in the southern air. I don't play soft when the stakes turn loud. I'm the fiddle in the fight and the fire in the crowd. Still won't bend when the forge runs mean. I've been tempered sharp in the backroad scene. No coin in my hand, no leash on my breath. I deal in grit in the heat of death. Fiddle and fire, hands on the drum. Beat don't stop till the night turns numb. No chain, no choir, just the truth I run. Fiddle and fire, this war's begun. So deep in the dirt I claim. Every strike I make is a badge of flame. I don't beg the wind, don't bow to rain. I speak in smoke and I fight through pain. Every bout drags like a blade on skin. Every low note hits where the fights begin. I built my stage in the open field. No mic, no lights, just the truth I wield. You can't fake soul when the roots cut deep. Can't hide heat when the burn won't sleep. So I ride with fire, play with steel. Let the bow sing war and the crowd know real. Fiddle and fire, hands on the drum. Beat don't stop till the night turns numb. No chain, no choir, just the truth I run. Fiddle and fire, this war's begun. It's not music, it's a warning. Every note is a blade, every rest is a threat. When the bow goes high, hear the call to strike. When the kick drops low, feel the ground ignite. I don't deal in peace, I trade in grit. Every chord I cut's where the war drums hit. I burn my nights in the backroad's throat. Roll my laws in the dust I rode. Ain't no end when the fire's fed. Only bow, only war, only words unsaid. Fiddle and fire, hands on the drum. Beat don't stop till the night turns numb. No chain, no choir, just the truth I run. Fiddle and fire, this war's begun. Fiddle and fire, dust in my lungs. Beat rides on till the fight's all sung. No crown, no lie, just the road I've won. Fiddle and fire, this war's begun. Dirt in my hands, grain in my blood. I move slow, but I don't flood. Every mile's a scar, every step's a brand. I've been molded sharp by this broken land. No gentle hands built the man I am. It was rope burns deep and the weight I ran. The wind don't ask if I'm built to stay. It just cuts through bone till it shapes my way. And the roads don't heal, but they carve you lean till the dust feels more like a second skin. You can't fake roots when the dirt bites back. Can't hide grit on the outlaw track. Every breath I take's got a cost in steel. Every song I spit's got a wound to seal. Grain in the blood, fire in sad. I don't dress wounds just to show I'm tough. I just carry them deep when the nights get rough. Ain't no sermon here, just a soldier's verse, a worn out prayer with a southern curse. I don't stand straight just for looks to keep. It's the weight I bear that makes me steep. No smoke without the burn inside, no truth without what the liars hide. I walk this ground with the steel untamed, still feeding the fire that the weak ones blame. Grain in the blood, fire in the frame. This road don't get just calls my name. No crown, no trust, just the miles I claim. Grain in the blood, and I ride the flame. I don't rush the fight, I let it come. I stand in the dust and I wait until it's mine. Every drop I've spilled, stained deeper ground. Every mark I've made, still circling round. The fields don't sleep when the work ain't done, and the dark still asks where the fire's from. I don't hand my name to the hands I doubt. I just keep my boots on the truth I route. And if they ever say I was carved too hard, tell them it's the grain that made my guard. Grain in the blood, fire in the frame. This road don't give, it just calls my name. No crown, no trust, just the miles I claim. Grain in the blood, and I ride the flame. Grain in the blood, dust in my veins. I pull my load through the grit and chains. No flag, no fame, just the fight I frame. Grain in the blood, and I ride the flame. Spurs in the dirt, I walk like the road's mine. Every step's a stride, every mile's a sign. Boot heel steel on the red clay ground. Every drop I spill is a war drum sound. I don't lean light, I don't fade slow. I plan my way where the fire won't go. No handshake law, no backroom truce. If you ride this way, better cut that loose. I don't trail the weak, don't ride for show. I make dust speak in the undertow. Every boot mark's got a story to tell. Every mile burns, just fuel I sell. And I cash that grit on the nights I fight. Trade dust for the gold in a hard-earned ride. Spurs in the dirt, I don't walk for free. Every mile I take's another claim to me. No crown, no chain, just the ground I keep. Spurs in the dirt and the road runs deep. I've cut my hands on the rope I pull. Bled on work that the rich men rule. Never bowed to the lips that preach. I learned more from the fields I breach. Every grain of dust got a piece of fight. Every wind that whips got my name in sight. I don't need no pass, yes, I write my way. Carve truth in the track where the liars play. I stake my ground with a boot and nail. Drag storms through just to test my scale. And I hold my stance when the strong men flinch. Every win I get's been paid by inch. Spurs in the dirt, I don't walk for free. Every mile I take's another claim to me. No crown, no chain, just the ground I keep. Spurs in the dirt and the road runs deep. Crown don't weigh what a road can weigh. Boots don't lie about the miles they've seen. The ground remembers, and so do I. Every hill hits like a loaded round. Every step I take's gonna mark this ground. I don't play small, don't trim my reach. I let my dust talk and my silence teach. They can call my way too rough, too mean, but I walk through where the clean ain't been. And if that dirt could raise a cheer, it sound like my name cut loud and clear. Spurs in the dirt, I don't walk for free. Every mile I take's another claim to me. No crown, no chain, just the ground I keep. Spurs in the dirt and the road runs deep. Spurs in the dirt with the fire I bring. Every scar I wear's just the weight I swing. No throne, no seat, just the fight I reap. Spurs in the dirt and the road runs deep. Boots on the ground, heart on the drum. Every beat I strike says where I'm from. Dust in my teeth, iron in my stains. Every road I claim, built by chance. I don't beg storms, I walk on through. Every hit they throw just shapes my view. You can feel my weight in the dirt I press. Every breath I take's a vow, no less. I don't play soft, don't break my grip. Every mile I cut's got blood to drip. Fire in the chest, no flag on my back. Every scar I got came under attack. And the ground don't lie when it shakes your step. It just tells the truth that your boots have kept. War drum holler, boots won't fade. Beat cuts deep like a steel blade trade. No crown, no collar, just the ground I made. War drum holler in the march I've laid. Every hill marks a strike I own. Every beat I drop from the grid I've grown. I don't walk light, I don't speak thin. Every word I lay's got a fight within. You can see my name in the dust I ride. Hear my weight in the ground's own pride. Ain't no easy step on this outlaw trail. Only boots and drums where the strong prevail. If the fight comes slow, I still stand tall. If the beat runs wild, I still take all. Every time hits like a call to war. Every chain I shake's just a sign for more. War drum holler, boots won't fade. Beat cuts deep like a steel blade trade. No crown, no collar, just the ground I made. War drum holler and the march I've laid. You don't walk with the drum. The drum walks with you. Every strike is a step. Every step is a claim. If my road's too rough, then keep your street. I don't need smooth ground to call it complete. I've built my fire in the coldest rain. Turned every bruise into part of my chain. The rhythm don't stop when the sun runs down. It just shakes the earth for another round. And I walk that beat till the dust can't rise. Leave my war drum mark under outlaw skies. Hey! War drum holler, boots won't fade. Beat cuts deep like a steel blade trade. No crown, no collar, just the ground I made. War drum holler and the march I've laid. War drum holler, dust in my veins. Every strike I make's just the fight that reigns. No flag, no scholar, just the road I brave. War drum holler and the march I've laid. Through the smoke, I see the aim. Every step I take's a claim to my name. Boots bite deep in the battleground. Every heel strikes a war drum sound. I don't flinch when the steel gets loud. I ride that fire till the flame bows down. Ain't no fear in a chest like mine. Only heat that builds on a dirt road line. I move through fire like it's on my own. Plant my flag in the grit I've grown. Every strike's a nail in stone. Every mile's where my proof gets shown. And if the smoke tries to hide my road, I just cut it clear with the weight I love. Still through smoke, I don't fade or fall. Every breath I take's worth more than gold. No crown, no cloak, just the fight I hold. Still through smoke and my ground stays cold. Heat in my hands, iron in my jaw. Every step I take's a backroad law. I don't deal in soft, don't play for small. Every win I've got's been built to brawl. The flame don't ask if I'll step inside. It just learns my shape when the sparks collide. I've carved my truth in the dust I claim. Left it bold enough for the ground to name. I'm the storm they see when the dust runs red. I'm the drum they hear and the steps they dread. And I walk through fire like it's built for me. Every crack in the road just another key. Still through smoke, I don't fade or fall. Every breath I take's worth more than gold. No crown, no cloak, just the fight I hold. Still through smoke and my ground stays cold. You can't see me through the haze, but you'll feel every step. And when the smoke clears, it's already mine. I stood in fields where the fire runs wide. Watch fear get small while my boots still stride. I breathed in ash till my lungs went raw. Still talk my truth through a grit-lined jaw. Every fight I faced has a place in me. Every burn I've worn's just a victory key. And if they think they can block my track, I'll burn it twice just to take it back. Still through smoke, I don't fade or fall. Every breath I take's worth more than gold. No crown, no cloak, just a fight I hold. Still through smoke and my ground stays cold. Still through smoke, heat in my veins. Every mark I make's in the dirt remains. No crown, no joke, just the war I spoke. Still through smoke and my ground stays cold. Dust at my heels, sky at my crown. Every step I take shakes this ground. Boots grind deep in the clay I own. Every mile I walk's a mark I've thrown. I don't fade out when the night turns black. I burn my trail and I don't look back. The fire I hold ain't for show or stage, just a spark that bled from the war I waged. Every scar I've képt's a map in skin. Every loss I've worn still pulls me in. And the ground don't ask if I've had enough, it just tests my will when the ride gets rough. So I wear that dust like a badge on bone, and I keep my claim where the fight's been sown. Dust won't bury me, I was born for flame. Every mile I've bled, just fuel by name. No crown, no mercy, just the truth I see. Dust won't bury me, that dirt knows me. I've stood in storms that bent steel's pride, watched strong men fall while my boots still stride. I've breathed in smoke till my lungs burn raw, still cutting my road through the ash I saw. Every fight I've faced has been mine to keep, every oath I've sworn cut through the deep. The night don't scare what the dark can't break. I've made my stand with the grit I stake. I don't count days, I count the ground. I plant my weight where the proof is found, and the road won't own what my hands won't yield. I'm the dust on sun with a sharpened shield. Dust won't bury me, I was born for flame. Every mile I've bled, just fuel by name. No crown, no mercy, just the truth I see. Dust won't bury me, that dirt knows me. You can bury the body, but you can't bury the weight, not when the weight still walks. If the sky falls down, I'll hold it up. If the ground breaks wide, I'll drink its cup. Every crack in stone is a call to climb. Every loss I've worn has marked my time. I've ridden low and I've walked too high, seen truth in the dirt and the liar's eye. But the one thing dust can't take from me is the will to ride till the road sets free. Dust won't bury me, I was born for flame. Every mile I've bled, just fuel by name. No crown, no mercy, just the truth I see. Dust won't bury me, that dirt knows me. Dust won't bury me, I don't bow or flee. Every step I make's got a war to be. No crown, no coffin, just the fight I breathe. Dust won't bury me, it walks with me.
Lighter flick, wind howls, boot hits dirt. They left me with dirt, I came back with flame. Ash in my lungs, but I still say your name. No God in the rear view, only ghosts and rain. I walk through the valley with a blade and a chain. Ain't no saddle for the pain I ride. Spurs on the soul and the tears done dry. Tally marks made from behind these bars. Voice gone hoarse from the nights I prayed. Now I spit vengeance on beats decay. Ain't no saddle for the pain I ride. Bullet in the chamber, faith done died. Twist that throttle, dust in my eye. Outlaw blood, I was born to defy. Talk low when the devil listen. Eyes on fire with a holy mission. Y'all play preacher in them rap confessions, but I baptize still, no second guesses. Trapped with a twang, bullets in bars. Heartbeat heavy like stolen cars. Whispers in the wind, got names I know, but I bury them deep in a verse so cold. Dog in the yard, got more soul than y'all. Never switch sides, never watch me fall. Snakes in the grass, I walk through slow. My steps make silence louder than show. Tears dry quick in a drought this long. Pain too deep, I can't write no song, so I bleed on the track like a last goodbye. One match lit, then I let it fly. Pain I ride, a bullet in the chamber, faith done died. Twist that throttle, dust in my eye. Outlaw blood, I was born to defy. You feel that? That's the sound of boots walking off lies. That's the echo of loyalty tested. That's thunder with a name on it. Rifle in the truck, not for show. Scripture in the glove box, pain below. I ain't praying, I'm preparing, cause the storm ain't warning, it's daring. They ask where I've been, I say buried alive. Under doubt, under mud, but I clawed, I survived. Ain't no fair in the dirt, I learned. Ain't no love when your back gets turned. I ride for the ones that kept it loud in the dark when the fake play proud. Ain't no saddle for the pain I ride. Bullet in the chamber, faith done died. Twist that throttle, dust in my eye. Outlaw blood, I was born to defy. This road don't forgive.
In the grid, I was born with heat. No silver spoon, just a backstreet beat. Mama had prayers, but my path had steel. Every bar I spit is a scar that heals. Spurs on my tongue, dirt in my mouth. Raised by the wolves in the deep down south. Ain't no tears, just grit and pride. I walk where the weak can breathe or ride. Gasoline soul with a match in hand. I don't preach hope, I ignite the land. I stay low, but my aim is clean. Red clay heart with a war machine. Born in the grid, raised on pain. Voice like thunder, walk like flame. Ain't no peace in this outlaw lane. I ride with ghosts and I bark my name. From a porch where the crack would flow. Bibles on tables and the guns in drawers. Learn young that silence speaks loud. That snake smile first then take you down. I ain't gotta flex, my scars talk wild. They trace my skin like a crooked mile. Folks wanna know why I stay this cold, cause the ones I trusted sold me soul. Dust in the lungs, ash in the beard. No fear left, just steel I steered. Highway eyes, mind full of smoke. Rope lines that bite like a rattlesnake choke. Born in the grid, raised on pain. Voice like thunder, walk like flame. Ain't no peace in this outlaw lane. I ride with ghosts and I bark my name. You hear that wind? It's the sound of folks regret. Should've never doubted. Should've never tested. Pressure made me. Fire baptized me. I trap in boots, I rap in boots. I bury the lies and I burn the suits. I ain't your TikTok, ain't your show. I'm the son your preacher, won't let go. Cigars lit with a flint and tooth. Riding shotgun with a blood-born truth. Loyalty loud, revenge even louder. Every verse a bullet with rising power. No pen, no pad, just heart and fist. Every song of war I can't resist. I spit what you feel when the sky turn black. When the law don't come and you ain't going back. Born in the grid, raised on pain. Voice like thunder, walk like flame. Ain't no peace in this outlaw lane. I ride with ghosts and I bark my name.
Don't Don't look for peace where wolves prey. You'll find fire where I kneel.
Dust cloud rising off the rear view mirror. Gas tank red, but the mission clearer. Boots on the dash, smoke in my lane. Rope in the trunk and a match to the paint. Ain't no sheriff where I roam these lines. Just signs with holes and blood-stained pines. I don't ride horses, I ride intent. Bar full bar like it's heaven I rent. Smoke, don't chase no dream. Mud on my past, but my blade stay clean. No flag, no badge, no man I serve. I live in verse and I swerve with nerve. Spit like a tail from a bar in hell. Heart like a hammer, mind like a shell. They talk big, but they fold in heat. I walk slow when the silence speak. Moon cut sharp through the rusted wire. Cross on my neck, but my aim on fire. Left with a bar, came back with bite. Lines hit deep like a dog at night. I don't trust these, it seen too much. Handshakes cold and the drink's been touched. Folks ride beats, I become the beat. Like dust and boots, I stay on repeat. Ride the smoke, don't chase no dream. Mud on my past, but my blade stay clean. No flag, no badge, no man I serve. I live in verse and I swerve with nerve. Ride the smoke, don't chase no dream. Mud on my past, but my blade stay clean. No flag, no badge, no man I serve. I live in verse and I swerve with nerve. Who you trust? No one breathing. Where you going with truth ain't leaking? What you carry, more than sin. Where you sleep, where the lies begin. I rap for the one who got nothing to lose. For the kid with dust in his Sunday shoes. For the girl in the dark with a light of flame. For the tired, the bruised, and the left with shame. Highways talk when the motor gone. You feel the guilt in the twilight song. This trap ain't fake, yet earned with steps on barbed wire roads that don't forgive debts. I spit with the weight of the cross I drag. With the smoke in my chest and a broken flag. This beat ain't hype, it's a loop of scars. It knocks like boots on the hood of cars. Smoke, don't chase no dream. Mud on my past, but my blade stay clean. No flag, no badge, no man I serve. I live in verse and I swerve with nerve. Ride the smoke, don't chase no dream. Mud on my past, but my blade stay clean. No flag, no badge, no man I serve. I live in verse and I swerve with nerve. Every road got a ghost. I just ride faster than most.
Wind in the wire fence, humming like sin. I've been gone too long from where I've been. Boot march trail through the ash and blood, but I still walk proud like I never gave up. Cigarette smoke and a broken prayer. Eyes dry red from 1,000 stares. Gravel in my chest, grit in my throat. And the truth, it don't come with quotes. They call it rage, I call it calm. A gun don't shout, it sings songs. Ain't no tears in this desert dust, only echoes of folks I don't trust. Dust don't lie and the trail don't fade. My name ride deep like a rusted blade. Ain't no savior down these roads I roam, only dirt, regret, and the pain I own. Hopes in the gas tank, dreams in the smoke. Every mile I spit is a line I broke. Highway talk with a dead man's tone. This ain't rap, boy, this is what I know. I don't beg, don't bend, don't fold. I burn slow with a heart gone cold. My story don't rhyme like the ones you write. It bleed through steel in a sleepless night. Tell the preacher keep his words in town. Out here we learn pain when the sun go down. Ain't no choir but the dogs that bark, and the clink of metal when the lights go dark. Dust don't lie and the trail don't fade. My name ride deep like a rusted blade. Ain't no savior down these roads I roam, only dirt, regret, and the pain I own. If you ever buried your truth in a ditch, if your name turned to venom off lips, if you rode with no map, just a scar, then this verse ain't a song, it's who you are. I march to the beat of a dog chain drag, to the thump of revenge in a saddlebag, to the hum of heat off the chrome I grip, to the words unsaid that still split lips. This same music is survival loud, with a whisper sharper than a crowd. I spit to the bone, I don't rap to charm. I flow hold weight like a loaded arm. Barbed wire pass, whiskey in veins. I don't wear gold, I wear pain. Chain on my boot don't mean I'm caught. It's just the sound of lessons I bought. Dust don't lie and the trail don't fade. My name ride deep like a rusted blade. Ain't no savior down these roads I roam. Only dirt, regret, and the pain I own. You don't leave dust behind. You carry it in your lungs.
I was raised where the dust don't sleep, where the dogs bark loud and the roots run deep, where the crosses on the hill ain't decoration, they mark revenge and resignation. Got a match in my teeth, dirt in my veins, rode through storms just to spit in the rain. My flag ain't stitched, it's carved in scars. It flies on fumes and broken bars. Ashes and ammo, that's all I need. Gas in the gut and a water feed. Spit with the heat of a barn on fire. My name ride out like a flat tire choir.
I don't run for smoke, I blow it slow. Every beat I ride got a hidden blow. Hit the creak of a porch in pain, that's me pissing truth in the devil's name. Moonshine, breath, buckle with steel. I talk like sin, but my grit is real. From trailer steps to county jails, I write my rhymes on shotgun shells.
I don't rap for clicks, I bark for blood. For the kid who grew up in the thick red mud. For the ones who ain't on no billboard sign, but drop heart of truth in a single line. Ashes and ammo, that's all I need. Gas in the gut and a water feed. Spit with the heat of a barn on fire. My name ride out like a flat tire choir. They say I'm too rough, too raw, too wild, but that's what happens when pain raises a child. You can't coach faith from a shotgun seat. You learn by loss, not defeat.
Chains on my boots, they don't mean I'm locked. They jangle like threats when I walk the block. Ash in my lungs, gravel in my spit. I chew each verse like a warning hit. Ain't no Grammy dream, no pop star path. Just a crowbar voice and a heart of rap. I leave trails and beats like tire marks, and set fire to lies in the verses I spark. The trap don't trap me, I flip the game. Made a bonfire out of shame. Now I ride with a mic and a heavy hand, and the story I bring ain't got no brand.
Ashes and ammo, that's all I need. Gas in the gut and a water feed. Spit with the heat of a barn on fire. My name ride out like a flat tire choir.
You don't like to curse just cause you say it. You earn it with burning.
Smoke in my teeth and blood in the wind. They tried to bury me, I came back grinning. Boots stomp slow like death in stride. Every beat I spit come with someone who died. Barrel still warm, crossing the rear view. Dog don't bark if the pain ain't near you. They want my silence, I gave them flames. Now I ride on beats that forgot their names. Spurs in the smoke, dragging past doubt. Voice like thunder when the steel comes out. They pray for peace, I ride with pain. Ain't no quitting this outlaw lane.
Cash falls slow like judgment rain. You don't feel heat till you taste it change. Every mile I drop is a mark I leave. I don't write to shine, I write to grieve. Got a fire in my coat and dust in my breath. I done spoke bars in the arms of death. My tongue don't lie, it scars and brands. This ain't a track, it's marching bands. Fist in the air with a toothpick grin. They count me out, but I always win. With a beat that knock like a crowbar swing. I spit like the rust in a church bell ring. Spurs in the smoke, dragging past out. Voice like thunder when the steel comes out. They pray for peace, I ride with pain. Ain't no quit in this outlaw lane. You ever walk where angels fall, where the wind hum names carved on walls? You speak too soft, the dark will take you. Speak with heat, the road might break. Rap like a mule, kick dirt in lungs, like a prayer half said with a loaded tongue, like jailhouse scribbles in Bible ink, like bullets lined up when you try to think. Tread with my past on steel-toe soles. My truth don't rhyme, it bleeds in holes. Grew up where the devil pays rent and smoke, so I learned to rap like the rope that chokes. No flags wave on the roads I roam, just tire marks and a voice I own. If a storm don't come, I bring the sky with verses that crack like a warbird cry. Spurs in the smoke, dragging past out. Voice like thunder when the steel comes out. They pray for peace, I ride with pain. Ain't no quit in this outlaw lane. If your boots ain't dirty, your story don't matter. Church bell cracking, the storm came still. I sat on the porch with a whiskey chill, Bible on my lap, but my hand held still. God don't answer when the trigger feel real. Dust on my boots, blood on my page, my past don't hide it. Spring from the cage, I spit what I live, not what I heard. Each line I drop like a judge's word.
Hollow prayers and loaded songs, speak my truth through shattered calm. No amen, just ash and flame. Saint or sinner, we bleed the same. Cross around my neck, but it hangs off rust. I kneel in the dirt, not faith or trust. Preacher said vengeance ain't the way, but he never bled where I had to stay. Smoke in my chest and regret in the sky. I bury names, I ain't even cry. My dog on my back, my bloodline cursed, but I ride with pain like a tailored verse. Hollow prayers and loaded songs, speak my truth through shattered calm. No amen, just ash and flame. Saint or sinner, we bleed the same. You ain't never prayed with mud on your knees. You ain't a whisper with smoke in your teeth. I baptized my guilt in gasoline, lit a match, watched it preach to the breeze. Mic like a Bible, clip like a verse, each bar I bless. Got pain in the dirt from a trailer step to a ghost town flame. My story ain't famous, war in a name. I don't rap to dance, I rap to heal. To break these chains I made from steel. Ain't no mercy in my rear view sight, only scars and the urge to write. I've been told I'm broken wrong, but I turn cracks into a stronger song. You bring fame, I bring real. You bring hooks, I bring steel. Hollow prayers and loaded songs, speak my truth through shattered calm. No amen, just ash and flame. Saint or sinner, we bleed the same. Hollow prayers and loaded songs, speak my truth through shattered calm. No amen, just ash and flame. Saint or sinner, we bleed the same.
rattling through the ribs of a truck. Left to rust like the luck I struck. Ash on my jeans, blade in the sheath. They thought I was done, but I talk in teeth. Every scar I wear got a name in place. It's in the dirt, ain't none erased. My story ain't told, it bleeds and shakes through smoke rings blown at heaven's gates. Dust rises when I breathe. Ain't no clean air left for me. These roads don't end, they fade and twist like every lie they said I'd miss. I ride with ghosts that don't forgive. We don't haunt, we outlive. Spit bars like fence posts bent. Everyone built with intent. My hands done more than rap or write. They buried things you pray at night. They built the bones of this outlaw sound and beat the truth in underground. They think I'm slow just cause I pause. But some fire's meant to burn with cause. Talking cold, walking smoke, breathing fire, blow out hope from broken glass to vinyl crack. I ride with silence on my back. Shotgun wisdom, dog don't bark unless the past come creeping dark. Ain't no chorus made for fame, I build mine out of grit and flame. I ain't proud but I ain't fake, I carry guilt like rattlesnake. Cord and hooks buried in time, ready to strike inside each rhyme. Dust rises when I breathe, ain't no clean air left for me. These roads don't end, they fade and twist like every lie they said I'd miss. You ever cry in a field with no trees where the dirt don't move, just degrees? That silence, it don't comfort, it reminds you what you're under. I've been kicked, dragged, hung by doubt, but each verse I spit is a way back out. And I ain't asking for hands to lift, just speakers loud enough to shift. I got no team, no label chain, but I write with blood and spit propane. And if they try to drown my sound, they best dig deep, I won't stay down. One breath for the sinners, one verse for the dogs, 1 mile for the road that never logs. Dust rises when I breathe, and I ain't got much more to leave.
Blueprints lead where the prayers don't stick. I walk with the Bible pages, rip steel toe tap through chapel flows. Ain't no halo in these metaphors. I ride slow like judgment on tape. Smoke from my past curls like fate. Ain't no preacher taught me sin. I learned that lesson in my own skin. Got gravel in my Godlands, dust in my preach. Hands in the dirt, soul out of reach. Hand by my side, cross on the dash. Every mile run pulls back the past. Banjo picking behind my truth. Spit these verses like worn out boots. I don't follow, I blaze through wrong with a flask of rage and a deathbed song. They say you change when blood gets dry, but I ain't changed, just got wise. I spit like thunder on propane days. Hook my mic where memories stay. If you find me where the pines don't bend, know I died with verses I didn't send. Trailer dust on the vinyl creed, tires spin like dirty deeds. The gravel hums when I spit real, ain't no ghost, I'm the breath you feel. My dog got scars but don't flinch, he loyal to pain without a wince. I trust his growl more than men who switch like wind at a preacher's end. I pour moonshine on my fears, let it burn slow through the years. This pen ain't ink, it's gunpowder grain when I write the whole sky strain. Got gravel in my Godlands, dust in my preach. Hands in the dirt, soul out of reach. Hound by my side, cross on the dash. Every mile I run pulls back the past. They say redemption's a polished rain, but I wear rust like a crown that sings. My belt got stories, my boots got guilt. I built this flow where sinners built. Ain't no fame in what I shout, just vengeance laid over doubt. I don't pray for peace or light, I walk in storms and call it right. They want hooks, I give them trials, rescue stretched across exile miles. Don't mistake my silence for soft, I buried more truths than most shook off. Got gravel in my guidelines, dust in my preach. Hands in the dirt, soul out of reach. Hound by my side, cross
on the dash. Every mile run pulls back the past.
You can find me where the earth don't speak, carved in a wind on a hill too steep.
Cracked and the gas gauge red, I ain't looking back, just kinda what's bled. Ash in my beard, miles on my chest, every road I ride like the rest. Ain't no preacher where I pull this wheel, ain't no mercy, just grip and steel. My sins don't ask, they take and claim like rusted chains on a whispered name.
Ain't no mercy in the rear view glass, just dirt and ghosts I couldn't pass. Tires screaming like a war begun. This ride don't end till the breath is done.
I spit grit in a storm of lies, walk barefoot through alibis. Lost my name to a southern flame, now I rhyme like guilt got aim. Dog still sleeping with one red eye, truck got dents from nights gone dry. My voice ain't artist, bruise and bite like a crow calling in cold twilight.
Ain't no mercy in the rear view glass, just dirt and ghosts I couldn't pass. Tires screaming like a war begun. This ride don't end till the breath is done. I buried my past in gears and gunshots, let it rot under fences and fire spots. Ain't no map for where I drive, only dust and if I survive.
Got a mask made of soot and shame, wrote my name in smoke and flame. Ain't no streetlights on this lane, only bones are the ones who came. Ghosts hum through my speaker box, each track cursed like padlock dots. This beat ain't rap, it's rally cry from the corner where good men die. I mix bourbon with backseat pain, spill it on rhymes with window pane. The stars don't guide, they just watch while I plot in low gears with clutch.